Hey, so here's the first, and it's actually been Monday, so it seems somewhat apropos. So what we have today is Mailbag. This is actually kind of exciting for me because this is the first time I've really been shipped anything. You know, this is the first batch of stuff that came in from my P.O. box. I just went and picked them up. So what I will do is we will take a look at what's in these parcels. Some of these actually look quite interesting. This looks like it came from New Zealand. And then I'm fairly confident there'll be some teardowns. So I think I figured out what was going on with the very strange glitching I was had last time with the videos. Strangely enough, the problem actually I think was caused by my memory card reader. I'm using, well, I'm not anymore. I was just using this little plug-in module that came with my i5. I have an i5 memory card. And if I look at, if I view one of the video files with the SD card plugged into here, I get glitches. And if I use like I have a SanDisk, I have a whole pile of memory card readers. If I use like a SanDisk USB memory card reader, it doesn't have issues. That was the first time I'd ever heard of, something as dumb as an SD card to USB adapter causing issues like that. Go figure. It's always what you don't expect. I'm also using a different memory card to... Oops. Anyways, let's see what's in here. So this came from Warren Bailey. Oh hey, cool. So this is Dear Connor Wolf. Here is my Kilowatt Easy and Mini Power Minder, both bought years ago. The Mini Power Minder is designed to allow peripherals to be switched on and off when the computer is powered on, and switched off when it is powered off. I'd love to know how much luck was needed for either from burning my house down or connecting 120 volts to my USB port. Keep up the good work. Videos like yours, Dave's, Mike's, Ben's, and anyone else I forget are inspired me to learn about electronics. Sincerely, Warren Bailey, Bailey Refrigeration Company. Body, but serving your industrial marine HVAC-R needs since 1945, baileyco.com. That's actually kind of amusing because I helped a friend of mine install a rather exotic refrigeration system on his sailboat. But let's just take a look inside here. So, actually somewhat relevant to this is that what I have here is, this is another kilowatt that I might have borrowed from work. That this is a much older kilowatt and it has very dramatically different internals. I also have this power meter which I bought from Amazon for $20, and I may do a big kind of comparison between all the various internals at some point. That's probably something on my to-do list. It certainly knows how to package. So this is a Kilowatt EZ. I'm not too sure what delineates between this. It looks like same number of buttons. I don't really know what the meaningful difference is. And then so this is a mini power minder, always on and secondary. Looks like this has been opened once already. So what these do normally is when they detect a load on one outlet, they switch the other outlet, and it'll be interesting to see how they do that. Of note is that this is very solid. It's definitely noticeably heavier than either of these other things. I don't have a scale. Actually, I do. That'll actually be a throwback. But yeah, definitely this has more mass. Actually interesting, it's got a USB to PC. That's... wow, I guess they must have some power supply stuff in there. That'll be really interesting to take a look at. But thank you much. Thank you very much, Mr. Warren Bailey. Actually, that's funny. Let's create like a power meter human centipede. Plug them all into each other. Moving on. So here is one of two packages that appear to be from the same person judging from the very similar handwriting. And these both came from, well, they're International Economy, and the baggies they're in say for delivery within New Zealand and worldwide. So this is from Dan Soldowski. Napier in New Zealand. Try not to expose the whole address because that'd be kind of rude. But there are boxes in these. I know one guy dropped me a note saying he had these interesting like home automation control panels, and I wonder if these are they. I guess I didn't realize he was shipping internationally. There is no note in this one. Dansukdov, Sadovsky. I have no idea how to pronounce it. I'm American, I don't know how to pronounce, like, other people speaking things. Cultural imperialism, rah! Anyways, there does not appear to be a note in either of these. So let's see, Innovate Security Designs. Yeah, I think this was kind of interesting. So this is a fairly involved control panel, like it's got an LCD on it for an integrated home audio system thing. But I think this actually has a touch screen. It feels like a resistive touch screen, and then this was a rotary encoder. It's got a speaker, and yeah, that's definitely a touch screen because you can see the touch screen take off right here. Yeah, see that's the resistive touch screen. Thank you very much for that. And then let's see what's in the other box. I'm not too sure what else. Acti kit. Acti kit. I don't actually know what this is. This looks like it's more. Oh, cool. That's neat. It's a fingerprint lock, or a fingerprint system for a home security system. That'll be really cool to take apart. So this is, it looks like it's probably for a home alarm system, considering that it's got screw terminals on the back. FCC, CE, and MIC. I don't know who that is. This looks like it's a little programming port. Yep, RJ, whatever the 4-terminal version of RJ45 that I don't remember the name for is. It's got like a little grip thing there. But that'll definitely be interesting to take apart. I'm definitely interested in seeing how the fingerprint reader works. Let me try and fire these up too. I have a slightly different tack to Dave Jones. I like to fire things up first because then I can feel less guilty about breaking them when I'm tearing them apart. But excellent, thank you very much. Mr. Dan, Suldovsky, Soldovsky.